No matter your sin, you're welcome here. No matter your desire, you're welcome here. For this is more than a nightclub. The Moulin Rouge is a state of mind.
Hello, it's me, Devin, here again. I want to talk today about Moulin Rouge, the musical. I am going to see it in a few weeks, and I am so excited that I decided I'd make a video giving my opinion on the cast album before having seen the show. Now, I love this movie. I think it is such a cool idea, and it is really sad and depressing, but also really inspiring. And so I was thrilled when I heard about the musical being made. I've also heard that the theater is decked out for this show. I am so excited to see what they have done with the Al Hirschfeld Theater. Now, as for the actual album, I really quite enjoy it. I will say when I first listened to it, I did not really like some of the parodies they did. And let me tell you, which I thought Firework, it was fine, but it wasn't blowing me away or sweeping me off my feet or giving me goosebumps, which is what the original version of that song usually does. Which, I mean, now that I've heard it more, I like it more. But at first, I was not really impressed. Your song, I thought, was also a little anticlimactic, I thought, which I was upset about. Thinking about it, I think I was just more unenthused when I first heard the album, but having had multiple subsequent listens of the album, I like it a lot more. Now for the main stars, Aaron Tveit. In my book, he can do no wrong. I'm so enthralled with his voice, and I cannot get enough of it. Whenever he sings, I enjoy it. Danny Burstein, I saw when he was in Fiddler on the Roof on Broadway, and he was great in that. And from the album, he also seems great. I'm excited to see him. He's one where he's been nominated for a Tony, I think, 6 times, and has never won, but anyway, just being nominated tells that he is a good actor in pretty much any role he's in. And so he's not the number one thing I'm looking forward to in seeing this show, but I have no reason to believe that he will disappoint. And then playing Satine is Karen Olivo from multiple things, but In the Heights being the main one, and I have no reason to suspect that she will disappoint. However, I will say that from the cast recording, I do not like her quite as much as Nicole Kidman, who played the role in the film. Nicole Kidman has just that soft, sultry, sexy voice that kind of begs you to come and explore more. And I think that was essentially her role in the Moulin Rouge. It was mainly to entice people to come in further and spend even more money and whatnot. And Karen Olivo is kind of more of a powerhouse singer. And I just didn't enjoy that quite as much. But then again, I have to point out that this is a stage production, and so things are different and should be different. So maybe I am completely fine with the way it is. I am not sure. I think I will have to see the show in order to tell, because I think listening to the cast recording and seeing the show are two very different things. When I listened to the cast recording for Hades Down, I was like, yeah, this seems a little long. They should have shortened it, but then seeing the show, I was like, oh, like this doesn't seem long at all. It should be the way it is. And so that's why I say maybe I'll have to see the show to see if Karen Levo fits as a teen. Oh, I wanted to talk about how great of an idea it is that this stage production takes us more into the world of the Moulin Rouge. I can remember watching the film and thinking, wow, that looks like a lot of fun. I wish I was there instead of just watching on the television. And so I am very excited to be immersed in the world of the Moulin Rouge. I also wanted to talk about the set list, if you will, for the show. The list of songs, and they are very different from those of the movie, and I don't necessarily mind. I'm just more curious of how these songs are going to be incorporated into the show. This show could be just a big concert, and I gotta say, I don't think I would mind that. Anyway, it doesn't seem like all these songs, for instance, Firework, Bad Romance, Shut Up and Dance, Chandelier, and infusing single ladies into Satine's opening number at the Moulin Rouge is risky. I dig me some Beyonce always, though, so I can't say I'm too upset about it. I don't see how those songs are going to fit within the show and progress the story, but hey, I'm excited, so I don't really care at this point. I have high hopes. I will be posting videos. One probably when I see the actual show, and one reviewing the show. So look forward for that to come. And thank you all for watching. We'll see ya.